Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have my Alltrue box with a really interesting mystery going on. So let's get into it and check it out. If you are new to the channel, I will link some past Alltrue box unboxings so you can go back, see some about the history, that kind of thing. Before I launch into this new story, you might want to catch up on that. What I'm going to tell you is an interesting story. I think probably it has a very easy solution, and yet it still makes me think, what is going on? We did the customization for this more than 2 months ago, and I just received this. Old school cause box Alltrue. They were always lagging on the shipping. They have been actually getting a little better, but this is more true to who they were, and that's fine. At this point, the least of their sins. But what I thought was very interesting is I got a notification. I have that FedEx thing. I also have it with UPS and everybody that you can sign up for that lets you know if you have boxes shipping to you. And I got a notification from FedEx that I had something coming from Fabfitfun. I was like, I'm so excited because I didn't have an order coming. I did recently place an edit order and it was very close in dates, but the notification that something had shipped from Fabfitfun was definitely before the edit sale had ended. So I waited and days passed, maybe a week, and finally my FedEx box from Fabfitfun arrived. Do you see my confusion? So I got back in and I checked it all out and I was like, yep. That definitely says Fabfitfun, and it is the Fabfitfun address. I meant to check this. And this is from Retention Brands, but it is the same address as Fabfitfun. And of course, immediately, my brain was like, oh my gosh, Fabfitfun bought Alltrue. I think probably it's far more simple than that. I think probably it's a huge warehouse. And they probably both now lease space. It still doesn't explain why it showed it as a Fabfitfun box. It really shouldn't. I'm sure Fabfitfun would not love that, especially since Alltrue has garnered its fair share of ill will. Let's just say that. So I think it's kind of interesting. Unfortunately, my Fabfitfun boxes come in bigger boxes. So the ones that I have, and I'm looking at, I don't know, 15, 20 maybe, that I have stacked that I keep goodies in. It's kind of a decoration in my room. Anyway, they don't have addresses on them. But when I go back and check past your items have shipped that I happen to have saved in my emails, it's the same address. And this shipped, and I got a FedEx notification saying I was getting something from Fabfitfun. So something is afoot. If you're in California and you know about the warehouse, because I know when everything broke with Alltrue, people were like, I drove by the warehouse and they've just got stuff sitting outside. So I know that there are people that are there that know all about the warehouse situations. If you see this, are they just sharing a warehouse? What's going on? Inquiring minds want to know so bad, because I am sure Fabfitfun would not like to think that people are getting notifications that Fabfitfun products are shipping and then this arrives. I'm pretty confident they would not love that. But this is my spring Alltrue box. Alltrue is a lifestyle box. I will not be putting any information down below about it. Like I said, I will put other cards at the end of this to take you back to other Alltrue videos that will explain why I do not recommend this. Suffice it to say, they claimed bankruptcy and didn't pay back members who had paid a year in advance. And then when they came back into business a mere 2 months later, did not re-sign many of them back up. They did not make any attempts to repay their vendors or give them their product back, and it was a very big problem for a lot of vendors. So that is what I will say about Alltrue, but I will show you what's in the box so that we stay ahead of it. Maybe someday there'll be some huge change. They'll have lots of new products instead of just shipping out the ones that they have been shipping out for a couple of years now that they had in the warehouse. We'll just keep checking it out. We are having a random 83-degree day out there, and we didn't have the air conditioning on, so now it's wicked hot up here. So I'm gonna turn that fan on and hope it's not too problematic. I'll have one of my Beyonce moments with it blowing my hair. Okay, well, oh, they've gone to a smaller book. When we open it up, we have our book. This is, I always say, this is the one thing that they do that I wish that our Fabfitfun still did. I love the books. I love that it gives us information about all of our products without having to go to the internet. I get it. They're saving the environment, but it makes it very handy for those of us who unbox. This is spring 2025. As we go through, I will tell you what you could have chosen, what I did choose, what I did choose. I know, I fear thinking back on that whole thing about why is it the weird address, that was also very, I was gonna say unwell said. You know, some days I probably should just walk away from the camera and be like, nope, we'll try this again tomorrow, but she persevered. Okay, do we only get 5 things from them now? I just unboxed my box and I have 5 items. Don't we get 6? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think there's supposed to be 6 items in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I definitely have 5. I'm just getting ready to read you our choices. These are our choices in customization 1. And it says right next to it, the spring box. Every box includes 6 sustainable, ethical products. If you're an annual member, you selected your curation out of these options. If you're a seasonal member, we curated a portion of your box for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, getting the box one more time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I do. This was wrapped up and in the bottom, and it's a thing. So I takesy backsies. I have all 6. Okay. You could have chosen in customization 1, reusable frosted glass cleaning spray bottles, set of 2. They say they have a $58 value. We'll just go right now and say all subscription boxes do it. Some of the numbers are inflated, whether through the retailer themselves or through the box. You could absolutely pick up 2 frosted glass bottles to put your cleaning stuff in for much less than $58. That said, it's a great choice if you don't have those. You could have chosen a complete Unity yoga tote. It's a canvas carry-all tote. They say has a $79 value. Lasting Smiles and Meals on Wheels went together to do glass tumblers. I didn't read that through, or I probably would have done that. They have a $50 value, and those are the choices, and I chose this one. It is the shallow-footed bowl. It is simply from Alltrue. They say it has a $58 value, but it looked really pretty. And I will admit right now, while I am opening this big box, I did not think that this was going to be this big. This is a much bigger bowl than I thought. And it is, oh, it's matte. That is so in now. And there is something about it that I like so much. Look, it's just pretty and white on the outside. It has a nice foot, and on the inside, it's that pretty blue print. It's a great size. It's branded Alltrue on the bottom. At least it's on the bottom, so when I'm setting it down, but, well, you can feel, I'm not sure if it's raised or engraved into it, but I feel like I can feel some of that blue. It is made in China, which is interesting because their whole, I don't want to say spiel, but their whole thing is environmentally friendly, women owned. Let's see what they say. Why did this make it to the box then? They're not even saying. I wonder if they've given up on that. Have they given up on why they do this? Because this, you know, before it used to say this is a women-owned business, or this is in India, we do this, and it doesn't say any of that. With its blue floral pattern, this large matte ceramic bowl is just as beautiful as it is useful. Try it as a serving bowl for a salad or a fruit bowl. Alltrue partners with small businesses with big hearts to make sustainable, useful, and ethical products. Well, sure, that statement might be true. They might, what they say, I want to read it correctly. Alltrue partners with small businesses with big hearts to make sustainable, useful, and ethical products. I don't know anything about where this bowl came from or the business of it, but it's just Alltrue. It's not Alltrue with another brand, and it's made in China. I don't want to be the person that just says, well, since it's made in China, it can't be a small business. Perhaps that's possible too. I don't know. Wow, this is hard. But given my feelings for Alltrue, I also don't believe it. So the sentence might be true. It doesn't say this was from a small business. It says they partner with small businesses, and they just put that information under this bowl. I think they might have gotten us on technicality. This bowl is gorgeous and I like it and I will use it. It's made in China. Customization 2. You could have chosen a Pixie Mood Drea pouch set of 2. I don't know what that means, but it's a pouch. You could have chosen the Small Hours large stainless steel food container. They've had that before. And you could have chosen the marble spoon rest crafted by Kalara. I'm kind of confident that I've seen that before, but I won't go to the mattresses over it, but I'm pretty sure. And then what I chose, and doesn't that look cute? It is also Alltrue. It's Alltrue with Antra Svarks. It is a berry colander and it has a $25 value. So customization 1, $58 value. Customization 2, $25 value. All said, that was my choice. The pouches they said had a $50 value. So that was actually the highest priced item. Oh my gosh, this is so cute though. I knew I wanted this. I hated it was by Alltrue, but how cute is that? I like it so much, and I love berries. I love strawberries. I am totally digging all things, because I'm that old. All things berries this season. You know, we had some in our Southern Fleek box. We had the strawberry fizzy, and it's just, I'm all about the strawberries this season. This is totally cute. I will put berries in it and I will let them drain. And yeah, that's adorable. That's absolutely adorable. Customization 3. You could have chosen a Purpose Jewelry Ava necklace, a Trend Labs recycled LED picture hanging string lights, which I think we've had before, an Ava necklace in brass, a Huna Skincare calendula and phytoceramide cleansing oil, the reusable gift wrap, which they have walked out so many times, it's a lot, and a Stojo collapsible cup. Again, we've also had that. So number 3, which is everything but this is going to be a number 4. We'll talk about that in a minute. Number 3, we've had, that I remember, more than half of them. And it could be more than that, just items that I don't remember. I chose one of the Stojo cups. I just keep these over there. When the kids are here, they can take them out and use them. They can take them with them, whatever. They come in Alltrue a lot, and it's usually in a category. There was nothing else in there. I get plenty of fashion jewelry from other places. I have actually chosen the hanging string lights in the past, and I have chosen the reusable gift wrap twice in the past. And I won't buy skincare from them because I'm afraid it's been sitting on a shelf for many years. This is a big one. I think this is bigger than the other ones that I have. It has been sitting on a shelf so long that this silicone is, can you hear that? It's like, it feels dry. It feels like when a bike tire starts to dry out, you know, when rubber or silicone starts to dry out, it gets that dry feeling right before it starts cracking. That's what that feels like, just for the record. This is a bigger one than I usually have. So you open it up, this was tucked inside. That's what you can use to hold it. Put the little lid on, you can put the straw in it, or you can also just move this around and drink it through a hole. Like I said, I keep them around for the kids because it's easy for them to take outside or to have in the living room to reduce the chances of spilling. It's just an easy choice to make. And also it collapses down very easily, so I can keep them and store them, and it doesn't take much space to have several of these in. Oh, it left my hand feeling weird. I'm gonna go downstairs and feel some of my straws and see if they're starting to feel like that, because I've owned some of mine for quite some time. This is the 16-ounce one, just for the record. I've been saying it's a big one. I think some of the other ones that I have might be like 10 ounces. I think that might be a thing. Customization 4, we have the Mater Boomy heart-shaped pinch dish. We could have chosen a kitchen towel set that we've seen before, a bamboo serve set that I've had twice, a Briogeo Scalp Revival charcoal, it's the Briogeo. You could have chosen that. Like I said, I won't choose anything to eat or to put on my body from them because I'm afraid it's been sitting on a shelf for many, many years. You could have chosen the Clean Skin Club Pineapple Glow Mist. And just for the record, I could be totally wrong. This is just my opinion that they've had it forever. Simply my opinion. Or you could have chosen the Little Belleville Gardening Gloves in Honey Bee or Lavender Flowers. And I have to tell you, I don't know that I would have chosen that because I don't spend much time outside, but I might have because that honeybee is super cute. And I have a girlfriend who loves outside, and I probably would have picked them up for her if I had been paying enough attention. What I actually picked up, going back to this first page, this is the thing that I didn't see that was in the bottom packed up, laying with the other brown packaging, is this little trinket bowl. It's cute, don't get me wrong. It says Modern Boomy, ethically made in India on the side. I imagine that will peel off. I'm hoping nicely. It's barely a divot in the top. Can you guys see? It's nearly flat, but it is a divot. It's cute. I will probably put it, I have a room, looking toward the room, that I keep up here that is the girls' room for when they come, whether it's the littles or the bigs. Yeah, that's gonna need cleaned because it left it really sticky. But it's just a cute little trinket thing. They'll like to play with it. They'll probably, who knows what they'll do with it, but they'll think it's cute. And it's a little heart. They said it had a $15 value. This is one of the groups they work with that I think is in India. Customization 5. You could have chosen a set of 2 silicone food bags. I have them. They're very nice. Didn't want them again. The Luja Bar Lavender Shower Steamers. I've also had those. A Wander Beauty Double Date Lip and Cheek Tint. I've said where I am with the beauty items. A Modern Boomy Upcycled Sari Crocheted Trivet. 1 of 4 colors, and you didn't know which color you were going to get. A Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. That's those. And then the Bala that we usually get, the Bala bangles, the Bala sliders. That is just an exercise thing. Or what I chose, Bombas. And they are the Bombas socks. I did not know they were going to be pink. Did it say pink? Oh, it does say light pink. So I wasn't paying a lot of attention when I did the customization. That's so very out of character for me. I love the look of these though. They are pink and they are super cute. And Bombas, especially like when we go to Disney, I have the no-shows, but they fit so nicely on your feet that they really help with foot fatigue and stuff like that. Plus they are, when you buy a pair, they give a pair, kind of like the Tom's shoes, but so I am a fan of Bombas, and I figured it doesn't matter how long they've been sitting around. Glittery? Oh, there is. Oh, I don't know that I can begin to show that. I'll go like this just in case. There is a thread in it that has sheen to it. That's fun. Glittery mood setting socks that make every wear feel like a special occasion. Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and t-shirts. I did not know they did underwear and t-shirts. For each item purchased, they donate an item on your behalf to those experiencing homelessness. To date, they have donated more than 100 million. So that's great. But in a, I was gonna say $70 lifestyle box, but I think it's $80. So I think in an $80 lifestyle box to get socks, and wait till I show you my last one. 75, not 80, so 75. $74.95 per box if you don't do annual. And I, first of all, I would not recommend this box. Second of all, I would most decidedly not recommend an annual. Those are the people that had just, there were so many of you. So many of our friends had just re-upped their annuals because they did this whole thing to encourage people. They were giving you things if you would re-up your annual. So they got so many people to do it. And then they claimed bankruptcy. So I wouldn't do an annual. If you want to do season to season, worst case, you lose 1 season's worth, but oh, annual. Okay, last but not least, customization 6. We have a Bella Pierre Cosmetics lip oil, a Dr. Brandt foaming face cleanser, a Alltrue Youth Boost bundle, which is also makeup. The only thing in this that was not makeup, which I have said how I feel about, is a Denick notebook set. And it has a $10 value. That is it. But those are the other items. I chose the notebooks because I've told you guys, I am not, you know what, I'm just gonna leave these together. They're notebooks. One of them looks like that, like kind of like lemons. The other one is floral. It says it is 2 notebooks. They are 5.25 inches by 8.25 inches. They are 80 lined pages. A portion of this purchase goes to building schools and to the artist who designed this product. So that was my last choice. It was a $10 item. And it was the only item that wasn't beauty care or skincare that I worry about the age of it. You guys know I get lots of really nice notebooks in my journal junk box, so I will leave this sealed, maybe tuck it into a gift or something. That is my Alltrue box. We have this really pretty bowl. It's a nice matte white bowl. I love the blue in it. It is a gorgeous bowl. It's deep. It will hold, I mean, it's big. How do I show you? this is my iPad in a huge case. Well, that's a horrible, that was horrible. Let's try again. I don't have anything to show. These tiny little, if it's way down in there, it would probably hold, I don't know, I'm gonna be horrible at this. 10 cups? Maybe more. Potato salad, a lot. It would hold a lot. I wonder how the mat does, if like it said for fruit salad, if you put berries in a matte white, I wonder how that's gonna clean up. Surely it has a glaze on it. Well, we'll find out. I got the bowl. I got the cute little strawberries bowl. We have the notebook, the cup, notebooks, there's two. The cups, the socks, and the little wooden trinket bowl. That's what they called it. If you have any questions or you need any further clarification on anything I have said or I have not said about Alltrue, feel free to reach out below, or if you follow me on Insta, you can reach out in my DMs. We can take it offline if you want. I just can't. I love my community here on YouTube, and I want to show you guys this so I can point out that more than half of the choices that we had this season, we've had before, some of them many times. The cloth gift wrapping. This is I've gotten it too. I didn't get it this time, and I think probably I didn't, so probably 4 times since it came out originally. They are working that stock that they, let's be less negative, acquired in bankruptcy without payment. Is that nicer? I don't know. But we're still seeing it, which is why I won't do any skincare, hair care, any of that, because I don't know how long it's been on the shelf, because too many of these things have been taken for a walk too many times. Everything you've heard is my personal opinion. I used to love Kekao Box. I loved the companies that they worked with. I loved their motto. They seem to be, since the things that they're branding Alltrue are just made in China, they seem to be moving away from that a little bit. So it will be interesting to see where this goes. Thanks again for being here. I should have my edit sale box from Fabfitfun any minute now. And if you know anything, let's get back to that. If you know anything about the address thing, or why I would have received from FedEx notification that I was getting a Fabfitfun box, and the addresses are the same now. I'm sure they're not related. I am sure they're not related. So it's just interesting to me. And it's one of those things that I was like, should I email somebody at Fabfitfun? Do you think they would like to know that this is happening? I just didn't know what to do with the information that I had. That's where I am with it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you spending this time here with me, and I hope the fan wasn't too loud and putting up with my hair blowing in the breeze. Whew, this was an unexpected hot day, and we didn't have the AC on, and that heat really caught me by surprise. I was gonna have the vapors. Oh, sometimes I am just 80. I just am. Thanks again, guys. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we have more videos coming out, and I will see you really soon. Take care.